Lesson 7.2 is going to focus on the quadratic formula. So quadratics are equations that have an x squared term as the highest exponent. Oftentimes it looks like this. You have an x squared, you have an x, you have a number without an x. And if you notice, this is all set equal to 0. Here's our general form, ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So if we look at our quadratic above, a is going to be the number in front of the x squared, so a is equal to 2. B is going to be the number in front of the x, so b is equal to 4. And c is going to be the number off on the end that does not have the x, it's our constant term, so we can see c is a negative 7. So we have this great little formula, and I'm hoping this actually looks familiar to you guys because you did learn this in algebra. It actually does start out when we added an x equals. So this is going to be a formula you can use. If you notice, it has some a's, some b's, and a c in there, and it's going to allow us to take a quadratic equation and solve it for x. I'm going to include a link to a video. If you guys remember, this one had a song that went with it that some of you may have seen back in Algebra 1. And the song is just a way to, it's an easy way to remember it. So I'm going to sing it for you quickly here just to get the tune back in your head, but don't judge my singing. X equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Alright, I'll go ahead and sing that again for you. X equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So we're going to use the quadratic formula with a quadratic equation. We can plug in our a's, b's, and c's, simplify this to solve for x. You will want to have this memorized, so I highly recommend, if you don't already know that song I just sang, check out the video link that will just go through it, and it'll get it stuck in your head, which will be nice. Alright, so the last intro video had a very popular song from Lynyrd Skynyrd. It's a concert I went to my senior year of college. They happened to be playing with this band as well, so they were touring together. So I also saw this group in concert. The song I'm going to play is the only song I have from this band, so I don't know how many people will know it. It's actually from the movie Armageddon, so maybe you'll recognize it from that. Maybe you've never even heard of that movie. Anyway, see if this sounds familiar.
Rumors spreading round United Texas town about the shack outside the game. And you know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you wanna go to that whole mile on the range. They got a lot of nice girls.